everyone.
Hello, it's Natalie and Sasha from Sailing the Far Side.
So we just wanted to do a little update video on where we are now and what the plan is and everything about COVID going on. So we are currently in Staniel Key. We've been here.
The Exumas.
The Exumas. We've been here now for a week, probably over 2 weeks now, and just getting all these notices from the U.S. Embassy and just talking to other friends that we have here in the Anchorage, and I think it's best that we head back to the U.S. The mail boats potentially not going to be running anymore, so we won't be able to get any provisions.
Our plan was to stay out until May and start heading back in May up the other side, hitting Eleuthera and all that, but everywhere is closed, so honestly there's really no point in well, we're thinking of maybe just coming back in the fall because
we have a few projects that we want to do on the boat, make it a little more comfortable. Oh no, it was really,
a good shakedown,
really comfortable.
Yeah,
but just a few more things to be able to stay off the grid. So we might be installing a freezer and bringing some frozen meats along the way, just in case we have a lack of fish in the future.
Yeah,
but just some small projects, which we'll keep you guys updated on as we go.
Yep, and
but yeah, we're staying healthy out here.
It's been a good run. It's been a good shakedown. So this was we planned on doing a Bahamas trip because previously we wanted to do the South Pacific, and the Bahamas were going to be our shakedown cruise, but it turned into our trip instead, and it was good, like really learning the boat and learning how to live with each other, you know, in close quarters.
Just
really
getting a handle of
the ins and outs of the Far Side.
Everything, you know, how provisioning, how we use our food stores, and now laundry was a big thing.
We also made a inventory list, and we're gonna go back and look at that list, and whatever we have left, we're gonna probably try not to get. Whatever we have eaten most of, get more of that, you know.
Yeah, so do a comparison list. So we have the list from before we left, and we'll make another list as we take things off the boat, and just use that for our provisioning for the next time we go on another trip.
We met a lot of great people out here. Hopefully we'll be able to continue and
stay in
meet
touch.
more great people.
And maybe meet them out here next fall when we come back. We'll keep you updated on what our plans are for the future. Of course, during the shutdown and quarantine and all that, kind of made things, you know, can't socialize as much, and we did stay, you know, we did buddy boat with a few people, so we were.
But even then,
even then, you want to still keep your distance, obviously. So it's just tough for everyone. And you know, when you're cruising, you expect to meet a lot of people. You expect to be able to socialize and just go out to, you know, the islands and go to island bars and this and that. And so we'll just have to come back and experience it all again and just meet a bunch of new people. And that's it. We met some great people this time, but love to meet other people and hear their stories and hopefully keep going next time.
Yeah, and hopefully this whole Corona business doesn't last too long.
Yeah, and hopefully all of you are staying safe and healthy. And but a little about how the Bahamas has been treating it. When we got here, everything was fine. We really started to know the effects of COVID, and the Prime Minister making rules and regulations when we got here to Staniel, so about a little over 2 weeks ago. And what happened was when we got to Staniel, he started a 24-hour quarantine. So the only reason, or which I'm sure all of you have been through already, the only reason to leave your home, to leave the boat, was to go for essentials. So we made some grocery runs. The dogs, you know, we had our exercise period, but then they retracted that. The dogs love it, yeah, but they retracted the exercise period, so things have just been, you know, you can't move around as much, and being on a boat's tough, so we did go do a little fishing, but
U.S. boats will be allowed to travel out of the Bahamas. They don't want you to partake in inter-island travel. If you need to go home, go home. Otherwise, you have to stay where you are for an indefinite period of time, which is not something that we want to get caught in because of hurricane season. Boats are not allowed to make any stops or disembark their vessel. So it's just best for everybody to go home because you are still allowed to go back to the U.S.
unless you are prepared to stay here for a while. And
Which we are not.
There are some people, you know, that are liveaboards full time that are comfortable with that, but we have our parents on board, and which are great and all, but I think it's just time for us to go back to the U.S. Yeah, we don't want to really affect how they're going to be treating us as visitors. So I think for our best thing for us to do is just to head home and just think about what we're going to do next. So right now, but yeah, so they implemented a total shutdown of the Bahamas Friday at 8 p.m. and it's
lockdown, yeah.
Lockdown. So grocery stores, restaurants, everything, not even essential businesses, are all shut down for the weekend. We'll be opening back up tomorrow morning. After this shutdown ends, the Bahamian government is implementing another shutdown starting Wednesday, April 8th at 9 p.m., which is going through Tuesday, April 14th, and ending at 5 a.m. We actually had a ship come in that had all vegetables and fruits and everything on it, and they've been sitting at the dock since Friday night, so they can't even unload. The quarantine period here in the Bahamas is through April 30th. So after this shutdown this coming weekend, they will be doing shutdowns every weekend thereafter, starting Fridays at 9 p.m. going through Monday mornings at 5 a.m. We still have quite a few videos that are going to be coming out, and we hope that you guys continue to follow along. We had a lot of fun. Our posts on Facebook and Instagram will also be continuing. They will not be up to date, but we do want to continue to share some fun pictures and videos that we've taken along the way, so we've got lots.